today we're going to talk about micro-moment marketing. So micro-moments, this is a concept that was invented by Google about 2 years ago. It's a name put to a behavior that people expect an immediate answer. In the moment, they wanted to know about something, go somewhere, do an activity, or buy a product. Now in 2017, micro-moments is as important as ever. In fact, it's multiplying thanks to mobile phones. So as marketers, we are responsible to capture these micro-moments for brands and products and help them to be there and be useful in the moment. These are the 4 categories that Google has done in August 2015. Micro-moments are real-time and intent-driven. In these categories, we have I want to know moments, I want to go moments, I want to do moments, and I want to buy moments. One of the most interesting statistics to me is the one in the yellow block. It says about 58% of smartphone users searched for information, ideas, or advice on how to fix something on their phones in the last 3 months. And this is statistics from 2015. I would expect this has been much higher today. Mobile has forever changed the way we live and our expectations for brands. Instead of just one journey, we now need to look at the fractured consumer journey, which includes hundreds of these micro-moments. Each one is an opportunity for businesses to shape the consumer's decisions and preferences. Here's an example for home furnishing. So some of the micro-moments in this industry include, I need some idea moments. What's best for my space? Am I getting the best value? I want to buy it. All these micro-moments, they trigger various search terms people use in their browser or search engine to search for the type of products or information that they want. And we can see that actually many advertisers and businesses, they are heavily focusing on the last one, which is I want to buy it, which is what I call mediocre search advertising, because that's just explicit cues. You can do so much more if you really look into the consumer journey and break it down into such micro-moments, and you will have a lot more opportunity cost-effectively to reach the potential consumers that you want to reach. And now we mentioned about Google advertising. So how does Google advertising capture the micro-moments? These are the 2 examples. The first one is related to Brett's industry, which is online, which is photography training. I want to do moments example. It would be someone who is searching for where can I learn photography. And then if you're using Google AdWords to do search advertising, then you can use that phrase as a particular keyword, long tail keyword, and then your ad will come up. Because it's long tail, it's normally a lot less competitive. The second ad here is Meow Media's Chinese paid listing. What we do here is we capture everything related to Google advertising in Chinese. And that one there, the search term is, how can I do Google advertising? And that's our ad coming up at the first position here. So as a very interesting observation, if you're keen to reach the Chinese community market in Australia, you actually can do it a lot more cost-effectively compared to bidding for English keywords, which will put you in a pool with many advertisers bidding for the same kind of keywords. But if you're using Chinese keywords, you probably, at most, maybe 3 other competitors doing it for you, and most of the time it would be just yourself. And it's cheaper, a lot cheaper. So in a nutshell, Google advertising helps you be there when there is a micro-moment, and also be useful if your adverts, keywords, and landing page are all perfectly designed for the moment. The concept of micro-moment marketing has been around for 2 years. 2017, some of the key points to remember, the first one is right now. And as you can read on the slide, smartphone users are now 50% more likely to expect to purchase something immediately compared to a year ago. The second key point is right here. Compared to just a year ago, smartphone users are significantly more likely to purchase from companies whose mobile sites or apps customize information to their location. The third one is the word best. It's just such a simple word, but it's actually being searched by so many people. Mobile searches for best have grown 80% in the past 2 years. See, people today, they want to be empowered to make the right decision, whether it's big or small. It's not just for high consideration items like real estate property or cars. Just because people can, they are turning to their phones for information on just about everything. This is the last slide of my presentation. So in summary, micro moments is everywhere. For your typical audience, the key is to break down the customer journey. Also consider special occasions such as festivals, seasons, events, and news. Like if you are fortunate enough to be featured in a mainstream media, this is actually an event that could potentially trigger a lot of interesting micro moments. If you do get an opportunity like this, make sure that you have a meeting, sit down with your team, brainstorm all the possible search terms, and then figure out what could people possibly be searching for after they watch the TV. They don't necessarily remember your brand terms. They could be something related to the brand terms. They could be completely something quite different. So watch the news and figure out what are the micro moments that could be occurring.